Hello guys, welcome to Ramta Solutions and welcome to your third video on grade 10 probability. Today we are looking at relative frequency. So a relative frequency is also known as experimental probability. Okay, it is also known as experimental probability. Okay, so what this does is that it'll be showing you how many times an outcome has occurred as a fraction of the total outcomes that you have recorded during your, let's say, investigation or simply your experiment. Okay. So I remember in video 2, I said to you, now, if you were to toss the coin, let's say 10 times, if you use theoretical probability, it will always tell you that the probability of getting ahead is 1/2, right? But now we are taking a different stance. Okay, it's not really that different, but now it's accounting the number of times that you have done your experiment. Okay, so as we say, this is let me highlight this or underline it maybe. This is basically looking at the number of times of an outcome, that the number of times that an outcome has occurred, and over total outcomes that you have recorded. Say you have tossed your coin 10 times. Your total, which is your sample space, is total, right? It's 10. That is your sample space. Okay. And then the number of outcomes is, I don't know how many, whatever number of times that your toss showed a head or tail. Okay, so now we are going to show you that this is not that different to your theoretical probability. The formula is still the same. Remember, probability is the likelihood of an event to occur. Now with this experimental probability or relative frequency, whichever you like, let's call it a relative frequency. Okay, a relative frequency or experimental probability. What is the formula? It is basically number of outcomes. Again, you can say, should I call it number of favorable outcomes? Let me put it like that. So let me say number of, I'm going to say favorable outcomes. Maybe it's better that way. Number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes. Let me make it number of favorable outcomes over total number of trials or total number of outcomes. Okay, so this one we considering it to be an experiment, total number of trials. Okay, so this is one definition that you also use in maths literacy. Okay, this is one definition that you also use in maths literacy. Okay, right. Okay. All right, perfect. So this is, it is no different, guys, to the definition of probability that you know. It is the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. We're going to have only one example on this. So let's say example. Sorry. So example. So now let's say we have, I think I should use this example. A die is thrown 30 times. Okay, a die is thrown 30 times and the outcomes are recorded. And the outcomes are recorded. Okay, and the outcomes are recorded as follows. Okay, so are recorded. So let's see now. So let's say now you have your outcome here, and then you have your, normally you will get a tally, and then from that tally you can also be given a frequency. Okay, you will also be given a frequency, or you can be given a tally. Okay, you can only be given a tally only, and maybe the space of the frequency can be empty. So let's say, since it's rolling a die can show 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, some space, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So now let's say our tally is like this, 2 strokes, and then for returning, perhaps returning 4 or showing 4, it will be, showing 2, it will be, let's say, 4 strokes, since I like 4. And then for 3, it will be 7 strokes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then for returning 4, it will be 3 times. 5, it will be 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 6, it will be 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm sorry, I will have to write over this, because you also need your total, right? You also need your total. So allow me, guys, to write over this. So now, your total, okay, your total, let's see now. So a frequency here, this is given in a tally format. So this is how many? It's 2. And what is this? This is 4, 7, 3, 9, 5. Let's get our total. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 7 is 13, plus 3 is 16, plus 3 is 25, plus 5 is 30. So our total is 30. Now let's get our, maybe I should be using a different color. I'm going to use blue. So it's going to be 2, 4, 7, 3, 9, 5. And we said the total is 30. Now we need to get our relative frequency. Okay, we need to get our relative frequency. Okay, we need to get our relative frequency. So for our relative frequency, I want you guys to check this out. For our relative frequency, we have, remember we said it is number of favorable outcomes over total number of our trial. So here we're looking at 1. So 1 is our outcome over 30, right? Total is 30. What is this? This is 1 over 15, isn't it? It's 1 over 15. Even if you leave it like 1 over 2 over 30, it's fine. Then for, what is this? This is 4 over 30. I believe it'll be, what will it be? It'll be 2 over 15, isn't it? It'll be 2 over 15, right? 2 over 15. Now, 3, this is 7 over 30. There's nothing we can do. Now, we have 3 over 30. We can leave it as 1 over 3 over 30. We can leave it as 1 over 10. Then we have 9 over 30. There's nothing that we can do. We should leave it like this. And then we have 5 over 30. What is this? This could possibly be 1 over 6. Do you guys see this? So this is your relative frequency. Remember, guys, I said relative frequency is number of favorable outcomes over total number of trials. So given this table here, say they ask you what is the probability that what is the probability of rolling a die in this experiment? I mean, of rolling 1 in this experiment. The probability will be 1 over 15, isn't it? It will be 1 over 15. And as simple as that, you get your max. And this is how you do your relative frequency, i.e. experimental probability. And I need to tell you guys, you have seen this in, or you will see it in statistics. In statistics, you will be seeing this shortly. Okay. All right, guys, this is it. So this is it. I'll see you next time. And remember, if you would like to get in touch with us, you can visit our website, www.ramtasolutions.co.za. Okay. And if you would like to get in touch with us by contacting us directly, you can send us a text on WhatsApp or you can email us. On our website, you will get links to these platforms, okay? All right. So with that being said, it's a wrap and bye-bye.